welcome to Pocket Women Lockpicking and Locksport. Today I'm not doing any picking. I've got a question. For the lever lock pickers out there. Now I asked Brummy a question in answering one of his comments, and he couldn't work out what I meant because I couldn't explain it properly in a comment. So this is it, Brummy. This is a lane 2 lever, a lane 1000 2 lever. That's what it looks like. I've just taken the screws out, pop that down. Let's just try not to have anything go ping. No more pinging. Now, this is what I meant by it didn't have any lever wires on it that they would normally have. It's got this. Looks like a piece of clothes wire. That's how thick it feels. It's pretty thick. And the trouble I'm having is when I go to lift the lever up, the force needed for that is extremely strong. And I'm worrying that I'm going to snap my picks. Like, how strong is too strong? That is just really strong. So that's what they look like now they've come out. But yeah, super strong. There's the wire. Let's take that out. Let's put that back on there. Put that back on there. Let's unlock it, shall we? Yeah, locked. Yep, locked. So yeah, that's that. And that's how thick that wire is. So it's pretty chunky. And very difficult to put back because it's so springy. Okay, so that's all it is. So that's that one. And the other problem I was having, because I've got 3 types of lever locks. I've got this one, I've got this one, and I've got this one. This is a Chubb 5 lever. I'm not going to even pull that apart to even start on that. Don't start on the highest challenging lock. Start little. So I thought I'd start with the little 2 lever and then came into that problem. So now I've got the little 5 lever. I thought, okay, I'll go for this one because I can see the levers. I'll know what I'm doing. Well, that didn't help because I didn't know what I was doing. And even though I could see the levers, I couldn't make a move. So the problem I was having was this. Yes, they do have the levers springs, the loose springs, which is really cool. They look like what I'm used to seeing on people's channels, looking like, or looking good, or looking nice and cruddy on the inside there. That's a lifetime work of work right there. Okay, so the problem I was having was this. I found the little tensioner that you'd need. So this one goes in like that, goes like that, seems to grab the bolt, seems to want to turn it, so I figured that looked all good. Yep, it looked good through the hole, all looking good. So I thought, I'm away. So I grabbed a few levers, tried a few different ones, and realised I needed the smallest one. So I put it in there with the, where'd the what's he go? There it is. Put it in there with this, and then I turned it like this. But then this got stuck about there, and I went, okay, so I pulled it apart and went, okay, so this actually shouldn't be picking it from that angle because it's right on the end of the spring. You've got no fulcrum point there. It has to pick from this angle. So I thought, okay, well, I'll just have to come over this way. Well, it wouldn't let me, with the lid on, it wouldn't let me get around there. That is bound tight. That is flush tight to the lid there. So all you can go is that just in here. But then I've got this ledge. So even if I could get a pick in here, it would still only let me pick like that because of this ledge is blocking a lot of the picking. So you're not grabbing a full slab of the, what do you call these? Levers. And look how the back end is way out of position. Like that needs to be over here, centered with this. So do I, do a woohoo on an angle and do it like that, try and pick it like that? Is that how this one gets picked, or is there another way to pick this one because of this sliding angle here? Is this an anti-pick feature? Because it seems to block that. Or do I need to get this a lot smaller so that it sort of just gets to that point, cut that much off it so that I can reach the others? I don't know. That's been my dilemma. So don't know what I'm doing, so asking questions. So with this one, how do I pick it with that slope and angles on it? And then with this one, how do I pick it with that extreme force being applied on those springs, levers, spring, lever, strong spring, strong levers? So yeah, so that's what I was asking, that's what I was meaning, Brummy, when I was asking you the question. So anyone with the answer, please post in the comments, or even better, make me a video. Thanks very much for watching. Stay legal. Temptation is everywhere.